Knicks fans, it is time to talk about Mikal Bridges. When the Knicks made that blockbuster trade and gave up a boatload of picks to land him, the critics did not hold back. Could Bridges really be worth that price? Fast forward to December, and the answer is clear. Absolutely. This month, Mikal Bridges has been nothing short of sensational. Capped off by a jaw-dropping 41-point performance on Christmas Day against the San Antonio Spurs, ultimately outdueling Victor Wembanyama on the biggest stage. Bridges proved why he's the perfect fit for this Knicks squad. Today, we're breaking down his stellar December and why the trade was worth every single pick and how Mikal Bridges is turning the Knicks into a true title contender. Let's get into it. When this Knicks season started, the two new toys were Mikal Bridges and Karl Anthony Towns. Well, Karl Anthony Towns was ahead of the curve, dominating from the moment he got to New York, playing like a top MVP candidate right now, and Mikal Bridges was behind the curve. It took him a while to get up to speed, struggling during games, getting benched in the fourth quarter against the Utah Jazz, against the Charlotte Hornets. And then Josh Hart and the Knicks were like, look, this guy has a resume. We trust in him. We know what Mikal Bridges can bring to the table. Josh Hart was even being quoted by saying, we traded a bunch of 12th graders for him. If we win a championship, I don't care if we traded 15 first-round picks for this guy. This is how much I believe in him. And like I said earlier, fast forward to today, this is why you trade those picks for a player like Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges a couple of years ago was a runner-up defensive player of the year. When he came to New York, a lot of Knicks fans were questioning, where is that player? Where is that good defender wing stop? You got Mikal Bridges, you got OG Anunoby. Knicks defense should take a major step forward. Well, beginning of this season, the Knicks defensively were taking a hit, struggling. Well. Then December hits. In the month of December, Mikal Bridges is averaging 22.7 points per game, shooting nearly 47% from three, 69% true shooting percentage, and 3.5 assists per game. And it's not only his offense that has been elite. Defensively, Mikal Bridges has taken his game up a notch, proving why he is known to be that great wing defender like he was in Phoenix and like he was sometimes in Brooklyn. Offensively, Mikal Bridges is a cheat code. He's truly gifted. Mid-range, corner threes, above the break threes, he's been struggling with this year, but it has improved. It has gotten better. Fadeaway mids. He does it all offensively. He breaks down zone defenses, on and on and on. He is such a gifted offensive player. Long arms. His release point is so high that it is so hard to block him, number one. So therefore, that's why he gets to his spot, any spot he wants to on the court, especially in the mid-range, and it's just tough to guard him. This is why the vision that the New York Knicks front office and Knicks fans had, you have Mikal, you have OG, you have Karl Anthony Towns, you have Jalen Brunson. This Knicks offense is going to be tough to beat every single night, and what they are proving is just that. They are tough to beat every single night. It is literally pick your poison. One night it can be Mikal Bridges, another night it can be OG Anunoby, another night it can be Jalen Brunson like he played versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Another night it can be Karl Anthony Towns, who is playing like an MVP, by the way. This is what makes this Knicks offense so elite. And Mikal was pretty much the last one to join the party. The party started, Knicks were this great offensive team, and Mikal was struggling. Well, in the month of December, it's been 11 games, and truly it's been more than 11 games. If you go back to the Brooklyn game where he had a game-sealing block against his former team, where I really thought that really helped him. And to me, it's always been mental with Mikal Bridges. He was coming into a new situation. He was the man in Brooklyn. Coming to New York, he doesn't need to be the man. He can be the third option. He could be the fourth option on any given night. And what you're seeing in the month of December, what you're seeing lately is the chemistry start to build. The New York Knicks starting to instill confidence in Mikal Bridges. Be yourself. Be goofy. Do your little shenanigans to the sideline. Do your little dances. He literally has a handshake with every single Knick. And, I just love stuff like that because it just tells me that the team chemistry is starting to build up and the team morale, the aura, right? We always talk about the aura of the New York Knicks. And right now, it is super high. Look, when Mikal Bridges is playing like this, when we get this version of Mikal Bridges, he is playing like an all-star in the month of December. That is what makes this Knicks a scary basketball thing. I personally don't even think this Knicks team has hit their peak yet. I think they can even get even better, believe it or not. But this Knicks team is scary. They are 10 games above 500 at the moment of this recording, and they are just improving, getting better. Will there be adversity down the line? Yes. But what you're starting to see is a version of Mikal Bridges that we've been waiting for, that the critics have, said, look, you traded boatload of first-round picks for this guy. He needs to play like a superstar. He needs to play like a stud. And I get it. When you trade that many picks for a player, that player better play well. And in the beginning of the season, it took Mikal a long time to play like his normal self. The reason why this Knicks front office was so comfortable in trading for Mikal is because they knew they have Hart. They knew they had Brunson. They knew they had the friendship bond. And when you plug in Cat, when you plug in OG, surround Mikal with great pieces, everything fits together like a nice little puzzle. This is a dominant Knicks team that you're seeing. And this is a Knicks team that is scary and can go very far in the playoffs. And that is what makes this New York Knicks team scary. Scary hours. Let me know in the comments below. Mikal Bridges is back. Pour out your comments. I'll be answering every single one of you. The New York Knicks are absolutely rolling. Mikal Bridges is a big part of that. But it's a team effort, and I just love the way they're playing right now. So shout out to Mikal Bridges, blocking out all the noise, all the chaos, and just putting his head down and getting to work. And that is what defines this Knicks team. Gritty, tough. That is New York Knicks basketball, and it's back. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. Smack the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.